If you are visiting Porto, this is one day trip you just have to take, and it involves stunning scenery, boat rides, and of course plenty of wine. We were up bright and early to meet our guide and off to the first winery stop of the day for breakfast, of course. I'm kidding. I booked this one very easily on Get Your Guide, and I picked it because it had impeccable ratings and it was a small group tour, so the restaurants and wineries we visited were more smaller, sort of family-run ones. It really felt like the perfect mix of having something organised for you without it being stock standard. Enough wine at our first stop, we are now off for a traditional Portuguese lunch, which was really delicious, but to be honest, I was too busy talking with our awesome group to film most of it. But what I did get lots of footage of was our next stop, a very sunny cruise along the Douro River. We scored seats right at the front of the boat, and I loved how different the scenery was here compared to what you would have seen if you took a boat ride in Porto City. Off to our final winery stop, and here we enjoyed a few different glasses as well as several different types of port. All of the hosts we had on this trip were incredibly knowledgeable, and I loved learning more about sort of the landscapes and the climate and the craft behind the local wines and port. We then arrived back in Porto and capped the day off with a much needed gelato refresh, followed by a stop at this gorgeous little bar. And then we were basically ready for bed, so we opted for some super quick and cheap eats for dinner. This empanada spot had a 4.9 rating on Google, and it 100% lived up to it. You can find my full Porto guide with a whole bunch of other day trip ideas linked in my bio, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.